Hi there, how are you doing? This is your host and friend Robin. Welcome back to your own channel, GlobalRD. I'm sure you are all well and keeping general precautions during these pandemic situations. At the same time, I'm also hoping that you might have watched my all videos which I have recently published for Tanzania on your YouTube channel, and I'm sure you have enjoyed all those. So today's video is more about the summing up of Tanzania as a country, and this video is more about, is Tanzania really worth visiting? So guys, let's begin. Let's talk about the visa. So if you would like to visit Tanzania, you can apply online. When I used to live in Tanzania from 2013 to 2017, there was no provision of applying visa online. But any travelers who would like to visit for tourist purpose, he can apply online, and it takes 5 to 7 working days, or maybe around 10 days, 10 working days, they generally approve the visa. The visa cost is around $50, and you can stay up to 1 month. But the citizens from Commonwealth countries like India, they can stay up to 90 days. When I applied, the day I applied, and just before, one day before, the ex-president, Mr. John Magufuli, expired. So I was a little bit skeptical whether my real traveling to Tanzania will happen, because of when there's a demise of a president of a country. But you won't believe, within 5 days I got my visa. So it's very simple these days. You just have to apply online and you'll get your visa. Let's talk about language spoken in Tanzania. In Tanzania, the official language is Swahili. Swahili is one of the widest spoken language in East Africa. Around, you can say, 85 to 90 million people, maybe 100 million people, they do speak Swahili. So Swahili is the national language of Tanzania, but English is also equally spoken over there. So if you're really visiting, especially in the tourist place, other than the very remote or rural area, or while you are, using the cabs or bajaji, they talk about the three-wheelers as bajaji and two-wheelers as boda boda. So there you may not find very difficult while you communicate with the drivers, but more or less in general, most of the Tanzanians, especially on the tourist area, they speak English. The language Swahili consists of Arabic and Bantu, but it also has influence of Hindi, Persian, and Portuguese language. So from Indian perspective, those who are quite aware of dukkha, dawa, chapati, they will also find these words. These are the very common words that they will find while speaking in Swahili language. On currency, Tanzania is having a Tanzanian shilling, which is used within the country, but there's a lot of use of US dollar, so you won't find any difficulties to find a forex bureau, and you can exchange your US dollar over there. You can also use your international debit card or credit card, and all of these debit card and credit cards are widely used in Tanzania. But if you would like to withdraw with your home country's debit card, you might be charged in terms of local conversion charges as well as the local transaction charges. The tourist attractions of Tanzania. Tanzania is famous for three biggest attractions. One is the national parks, another is Mount Kilimanjaro, and the stunning beaches. Tanzania is having 22 national parks in the world, and probably the highest number of national parks in any country around the globe. So Ngorongoro Ngorongoro is the biggest national park where you will get to see all those migration of animals. Around 3 million animals they do migrate every year, and seeing those millions of visitors they do come visiting Ngorongoro. Apart from Ngorongoro, I mean Ngorongoro is the biggest national park. The smallest national park is Gombe, and Gombe is only restricted with the chimpanzees habitat. But apart from Ngorongoro, you will find Serengeti, you will find Mikumi, Selous, Sadani National Park, Rua National Park, and there are a lot of national park. I'm telling, there are 22, mind it. Apart from national park, you will get to see Mount Kilimanjaro. Mount Kilimanjaro is famous for the world tallest standalone peak, and many people do try to climb and trek. Around 70% people they become successful while trekking Mount Kilimanjaro. So that is the second attraction, and the third attraction is the stunning beaches. In Tanzania, there are three islands basically full of tourists, mainly Zanzibar, Pemba Island, as well as Mafia Island. Mafia Island and Pemba Island a little bit far off, but and with the less traffic. But Zanzibar is full of traffic and stunning beaches you'll get. So my suggestion would be whenever you'll be visiting Zanzibar, try to visit Mungwai, which is situated as a northern tip of Zanzibar, around 60 kilometers away from Zanzibar airport. And Zanzibar is well connected also, both by air as well as ferry. So you will not get any problem, and it's very frequent traveling by air from Dar es Salaam to Zanzibar airport, or by ferry. And Azam ferry is the biggest ferries over there, and you'll get in every 2 to 3 hours. So they have a service from Dar es Salaam to Zanzibar and coming back. Connectivity. Let's talk about the connectivity. Tanzania is very well connected with a lot of global airlines like Emirates, Qatar, Etihad, KLM, Swiss Air, Kenya Airways, South African Airways, Ethiopian Airlines. So it's very easy to get there, and direct connections are there from Dar es Salaam to Europe and Asian countries. So it's not a problem. Whenever you would like to fly, just book your ticket 1 to 3 months in advance. You'll get very cheap prices, and then you can fly. Hotels in Tanzania. You'll find plenty of hotels in Tanzania, starting from 2-star to 5-star and ranging from $20 to $300. So depending on your budget, depending on your travel plan and travel expenses, I mean, you can book any type of hotel anywhere within Tanzania. Let's talk about Tanzanians. Tanzanians are very friendly, warm-hearted people, and whenever you meet them, they start with the word habari. So habari is how are you, and they end with the word karibu, and the meaning of karibu is welcome. So these are the most common words you'll get to know whenever you visit in Tanzania, and I'm telling you, Tanzanian people are really, really friendly people. Let's talk about the food. On food, Tanzanians they generally prefer to have rice and maize flour. So from maize flour, they prepare a local food known as ugali. So rice and beans, or ugali and beans, is the main staple food. Apart from that, they like fish and chips. But apart from Tanzanian food, you'll find a lot of plenty of Indian restaurant, Italian restaurant, Japanese, French, Turkish, Lebanese restaurant across Dar es Salaam and Zanzibar. You will not get regretted about your food and your likings. Let's talk about the job opportunity. Tanzania is quite a vast country, and there are a lot of experts who work in Tanzania, and most of these experts they do come from Europe, India, Pakistan, China, and the US. So you will find them around, say, 50 to 80,000 people from Europe. They're working, and all of these experts, they generally do work in banks, financial services, transport, warehousing, logistics, some NGOs, some community development works, some also come as volunteer. So overall, there are a lot of people, a lot of experts, they do work in Tanzania. There are around 165 plus embassies and local consulates and find of different countries in Tanzania. Indian communities, yes, there is a large Indian communities you'll find in Tanzania, and they're scattered across cities. Tanzania has 5, 6 big cities apart from Dar es Salaam, so you'll find big Indian communities in Dar, in Zanzibar, Arusha, Mwanza, Morogoro, Beira, all of these. All of these cities and towns, you'll find Indians. Indians, they also do celebrate over there their festivals like Holi, like Diwali, like Durga Puja. So you will not feel, alone. You will not feel regretted if you stay there and enjoy your own festival while you are in Tanzania. Safety and security of Tanzania. So Tanzania is a very safe country and probably one of the safest countries in East Africa. So if you are really planning to visit Tanzania in terms of tourism purpose, in terms of work purpose, just don't be worried. Go there, roam there, stay there. You will not get regretted. Yes, there are some small, incidents happens quite frequently in terms of snatching or theft. With just a general precautions, you'll be all fine. You needn't have to worry. The only thing, do not try to walk alone during the dark where you don't find any street lights. That might be a little bit tricky. Just to avoid, it's a piece of advice. Otherwise, if you are driving with your car, even at the midnight or very early morning, I can tell you. I mean, I lived there for 4 years. I didn't find any problem, any incident with me. You can say I'm very lucky in that, but nothing happened to me. I was really lucky. So guys, with this video, we will be concluding the overall, Tanzania travel. I'm sure you might have liked all my videos which I have published on your YouTube channel, GlobalRD. If you haven't watched some of them, go and watch it. And I'm sure you must have liked this video. And if you really like this video, subscribe your channel, hit the like button and hit the bell icon and share with your friends. Stay safe guys, stay healthy. Bye bye, adios. Angalia usije panda kifo ukavuna mauti mama, angalia